Welcome back. I'm going to be talking about the Sony A7CR. And it's spring, folks. Get out, take some pictures. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be a warm one. So, anyway, uh, just to follow up on my new RayQ setup, I did find out that when you take an SD card out from this camera, and there's only one SD card, but notice that it's not in the battery well. Anyway, long story short, I also got the small rig adapter on this camera. So you just lower this, you take the cover out, and then remove the battery. The one that came with this, you have to remove that top and then this top in order to get to it. So it has a deeper grip, all right, but my hand feels just as good on here. You do have to remove the lever in order to open up the battery door. But what do you think? One SD card, small camera, that's all you need. And it's a 61 megapixel camera. So why am I talking about the SD card? Well, you don't have to get in the battery, to take out the thing. But on the RayQ, instead of putting the floppy, or I should say the SD card, in like this, you have to put it upside down. And the only thing is, it's hard to get it out. So I have to lift up the whole thing to get it out. Nice thing about the M4, they're tiny. So, but yeah, this is facing up. Let me put it here. Can you see me now? Okay. Put it back in. Now we're going to take a look at some pictures. All right. As you can see, I've used different lenses with this camera. So I believe this was the this was the baddest 25 millimeter. And that's an f2. And I took a different shot. So the first one, you didn't see the mouse. The second one, you can see the mouse. Okay, that's why I did it. And I had a close up with the monitor. Both monitors, Apple Display on the left, X34 on the right, which is a 34 1440 monitor. There's a wider field of view. And as you can see, we got new updates for the Mac. So it used to be where I had to move the cursor from one monitor to the other in the center. I don't have to do that anymore. I can get down a little bit lower to move it back and forth, which I've been wanting that update for a while. But as you can see, the 20 millimeter f2.8 Viltrox. And I shot it at wide open at 2.8. So I don't think I have it in, let me check. I don't think it was in crop mode. Yes, it was. Sorry. I was trying to show you what a 16 megapixel or 61 megapixel camera can do. And I had it in crop mode. Oh my goodness. So everything's up close. Okay. But Why am I showing you this? Well, and the pictures look this good in crop mode. That's one of the reasons why you want a 61 megapixel camera. So anyway, look how close you can get. Now I'm using the 85 millimeter f1.8, and this is the Zeiss, and this is the Bettis. It has a little window, and you'll see the lens. But here's a close look at the front part of my M4 Pro Mac Mini with the Sachi I guess you call it the USB-C M4 hub. So you can see the vents. It raises the computer up a little bit, and for better airflow between the hub and the computer. I've had no Wi-Fi problems, so it's working great. This is one of the monitors. There's a close-up of my mic. This is all with the 85 millimeter f1.8 in crop mode. I was wondering why the pictures were so big. I had to move back. And there's different things, look how sharp everything is. There's the Westcott, one of them. There's the other one before I turn on the lights. This is the back side of my dining room table with the two monitors. The Apple Studio on the right, the white one, and then the Acer X34 on the left. And that's back part of looking at the M4 Pro. One of the monitors. And here's the lenses. So you can see the distant gun Bettis line. So I have an 18 millimeter, a 28 millimeter, and an 85 millimeter. And I was using the Viltrox 20 millimeter at the beginning, but now I'm using the Tamron 20 millimeter to take these shots. And you can see the windows on the side for the Zeiss. And that's over here, folks, if you didn't recognize it. And here's a better shot. So you see all three Zeiss lenses. I think I'm missing the 35 and the 50 to complete the line. I would love to get my hands on those lenses. Friend of mine, Gustavo, was asking me if I like the windows on the lenses. Well, I don't really care, but it does make a difference when I'm using these because it tells me the distance and what the settings are. So, usually I can see it on back of the LCD screen or through the viewfinder or the EVF, and it does make a difference. So if I crop in, I mean, you can see the dust on here, okay? And I was focusing on the glass, not focusing on the letters. And of course, it's springtime, so I had to take the outside. This is the 20 millimeter f2.8, and it's the Viltrox. But look how sharp and clear in crop mode, folks. This is crop mode. And through the leaves, you can see the plants growing. Look at that. Here it comes. Beautiful pictures, crop mode. Here's my dog, Wanda. Here's some birds in the front, the little sparrows. I just filled up the water on the bird bath. They're thanking me. Yeah, I see a little peeling. I'm going to have to do a little touch-up work right there on these. But even my crepe myrtles are growing. And usually it takes a while for the flowers to bloom. But we've been getting a lot of rain and cooler weather. And it's growing pretty early, which I like. And this is my other crepe myrtle. And if we crop in, look at that. I think I was focusing down here. But look how sharp that is. And it's in crop mode. I'll go back because I can start seeing the pixels. That's a pretty good shot. That's even a better shot. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. And that was the last picture. So, what do you think? Okay, really didn't get a good shot there. But even on the dog, if I focus in on her, look how sharp that clear is. And with the 60 megapixel camera, it's now like what, a 33 in crop mode, like the A7C2. That's what I also wanted to bring it up to you. If you get the 33 megapixel, what was that? The A6700, all right, you'll get these same exact pictures at 33 megapixels in crop mode. So I wanted to share that with you. That's best time for springtime. Show pictures like this. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, that looks good. I'll leave that for the final picture. So, what do you think? Sony A7CR, 61 megapixel. You can crop it to 33 megapixels. Still a great camel. I had it in 1.8, 2.8. Some I think were 2.5, but I think it's a great deal. It's cheaper than the A7R5. I got that too. But if you want a small camera that can do everything, you get the small rig grip and your fingers will fit. They're not underneath. You're not using the double doors on the mount that came with the Sony A7CR. And you can have small primes on here, even the 85 millimeter. I had no problem taking pictures. Of course, with springtime, you get a lot of sneezing too. So the cedar, the winds have stopped for a while. So it's in March, almost middle of March. Spring is coming. It'll be here in another week. Well, the official date. It's already started here in Texas. So anyway, get out, take some pictures, whatever cameras you are. The weather is getting better. Enjoy the cool weather as it is, because it's going to be hot this summer. So anyway, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.